Students, welcome to our channel English Now Made Easy. Myself Brijesh sir welcomes you for English higher level lecture for the lesson 1.6 The Alchemy of Nature. So let us begin with the lesson The Alchemy of Nature by Raksha Bharadia. Warming up. Activity number 1. Rearrange the good qualities in each set so that the first letter of each of the word should make a meaningful word. Join the sets and get message. Students, here you can see there are 4 sets, and in every set some words are there with underlined letters. We have to focus only on the underlined letters and we have to form meaningful word. Let us see set number 1. What are the underlined letters? U, A, T, N, E and R. So what is a meaningful word formed here? The word is nature. In set 2 you can see selfless, inspiring. S and I are underlined. So the meaningful word here is I-S. Set 3, Y and M are underlined. The meaningful word is M-Y, my. And finally set number 4, the underlined letters are A, C, E, E, H, R, T. Obviously it is teacher. So the message that we are getting here is nature is my teacher. Activity number 2. Various aspects of nature have special features that make them different from one another. Students, here you can see the example of bird. How a bird differs from other elements of nature. Let me give the example of the difference between bird and a neem tree. See, bird differs in terms of appearance. The appearance of neem tree and a bird differ completely. Shape, in terms of shape, bird and neem tree, no similarity. Color, no similarity. Size, totally different. Food habit is different. Habitat is different. Bird produces sound whereas neem tree doesn't produce sound. So my basic aim behind this example, this comparison is that how the elements of nature differ, in what are the factors on which they differ. So the factors we have seen here is appearance, shape, color, size, food habit, habitat, sound, etc. In the same way, how land, water, trees, animals and insects differ. Let us see the solution for the same. Make a list of living creatures in the alphabetical order. You can write more than one beginning with the same letter. Students, here you have to write the name of living organism from alphabet A to Z. Before beginning with the actual lesson, students, you are able to see the picture of William Blake. Now the reason behind this photograph is that the lesson written by Raksha Bharadia, The Alchemy of Nature, begins with 2 lines written by William Blake, which are very inspiring lines. Let us go through the 2 lines. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. Written by William Blake. Here, the poet William Blake is asking us to be optimistic. He is asking us to have a positive frame of mind. He says that if you are optimistic, if you are having a positive frame of mind, you can see the entire world in a very tiny grain of sand. You can even enjoy the beauty of heaven in a ugly flower, in a wild flower. He also says that you can hold infinity. What is infinity? Never ending space. You can hold infinity in a very small space, that is the palm of your hand, and you can make a difference in a never ending time in what you do in just a small amount of time, maybe an hour. Let us see the explanation of these 2 lines given in the text. Something as tiny as a grain of sand can spark off an idea or imagination of a huge significance to the world. One can witness and experience the beauty of heaven in something as small as wildflower and derive joy forever. Only one should have the eye and time to see it. Infinity is endless space, but your small palm can hold the destiny of earth through your efforts. Eternity is endless time, but just an hour in your life can make a difference to the world forever. Great deeds can surpass the limit of time and space. They never die. Let us move on to the actual lesson now. We we instinctively turn to outdoor activities and nature as a way of relaxing and enhancing our well being. Here, the writer is telling that whenever we are bored, whenever we are tired, it is our natural tendency, it is our basic tendency to go outdoors so that we can relax, so that we can enrich our personality in the company of nature. Nature soothes and nurtures. Here the writer says that nature gives soothing effect, gives comfort to us, and nurtures. Nurtures means looks after us. Nature fulfills and motivates. Nature whispers and commands. Here the writer is telling that nature fulfills whatever is our requirement. Nature only gives to us, and it keeps on encouraging us, motivating us. Nature whispers, speaks softly sometimes to us, guides us softly, and sometimes it commands, it gives order. Now the question is, are you listening? The writer is telling that when I do, it leaves me in complete awe. The writer says that whenever she is able to listen to the sound produced by nature, she is completely surprised. She is in complete awe. Further, the writer has given many examples in this lesson. The first example which she has quoted here is that of hibiscus. We have a hibiscus plant in our garden. Every fortnight a flower blooms on it, big, bright and tender. Through the day it smiles with the sun and dances with the wind, but as evening approaches it starts wilting. The morning after it withers completely, and by evening it falls and becomes one with the earth again. Here the writer is telling that in her garden she was having a hibiscus plant. After every fortnight, after every 2 weeks or 15 days, the hibiscus plant would give a hibiscus flower. Though the lifespan of the flower was of only 1 day, it kept on smiling with the sun. It kept on dancing with the wind. And by the evening time, it started drying up, it started wilting. And next day, it dried and fell down and got mixed with the earth once again. So here, students, the flower came to life only for a day, yet it does so with full splendor. What if we too lived our life, however short, to the fullest? So here what we are learning from the hibiscus is that human being also has a very short lifespan. So we should try to make use of our life in the best possible way. You should try to enjoy each and every moment of your life. Now the second example which is given here is that of a rocky beach. When we went to a rocky beach and saw the spread of the majestic ocean and the rocks alongside carved, sculpted and shaped by the water, water is so gentle. Here the writer is giving the example of rocky beach, where we are going to talk about water and rock. Rock is very big, hard, whereas the water is very gentle. So what moral we are going to get from this particular example, we will see in the next slide. But before that, we will see the difficult words. You can see, students, infinity means never-ending space. Eternity, never-ending time. Soothes, comforts, nurtures, looks after, motivates, encourages. Fortnight, 2 weeks or 15 days. Instinctively, natural tendency, enhancing, enriching. Awe, great wonder and amazement. Wilting, drying and drooping. Withering means drying and decaying. Splendor, great and magnificent. And finally, majestic, impressive and beautiful. Sorry, one more word is remaining. Sculpted means carved and shaped. There are some questions. First question: how does the hibiscus flower make the most of in its short lifespan? The answer is present in the second last paragraph, second line. The answer is the hibiscus flower makes the maximum use of its short lifespan by smiling with the sun and dancing with the wind throughout the day. And last question: what role does nature play in our life? Nature plays what type of role in our life? See, the answer is present in paragraph number 1 after the summary of the poem. The answer is nature plays a very important role in our life because it helps us in relaxing, enhancing our well-being, giving soothing effect, nurturing us, fulfilling, motivating, whispering and commanding. So the answer is present in paragraph number 1 after the summary. Rock so hard, yet as the water flows over it every day, for years the rock gives in. It takes the shape that the water commands. Our problems are so colossal and we are so small, yet if we persist. So students, here we are seeing in the example of the rocky beach that water is very gentle. It flows daily. and the rock is very hard and firm. The rock is not ready to change its shape. But as the water flows continuously for days, for weeks together, for months together, finally the rock gives in. The rock accepts defeat to the command of the water and takes the shape as per the desire of water. So here we are learning that, like the rock was a problem for water, water wanted to give it shape, but the rock was not ready to take the shape. In the same way, in our life, sometimes we'll come across colossal problem, very big problem, and we may be very small in front of the problem. We may think that we may not be able to solve the problem, but remember, like water, if we are persistent, if we are persistently trying, definitely victory will be ours. A day will come when the problem will give in and we will be able to solve it. Let us move further. We saw small bits of grass peeping through the small cracks in a concrete pavement. It left us thinking, however impossible things may look, there is always an opening. The next example given by the writer Raksha Bharadia is that of a small bit of grass peeping through the small cracks. When she was walking on the concrete footpath, pavement, she found some grasses growing on the cement concrete pavement. She was surprised that how can grass grow on the cement pavement? But when she bent down to see, she noticed that some cracks were there in the cement pavement, and wherever there were cracks, the grass took the golden opportunity of growing from there. So remember, students, here we are learning something from the bits of grass, that however impossible things may look, there is always an opening. Sometimes, like the concrete pavement, we will come across problem in our life, we will feel that there is no solution for it, but remember, there is always a way. Like that of the grass, solution will automatically come out. Next example is that of the tree bare of all leaves in the cold winter months. We thought its chapter was over, but 3 months passed. Spring set in, and the tree was back to its majestic once again, full of leaves, flowers, birds, and life. What if we too had the conviction that however difficult things are right now, it will not remain so forever? Remember, this too shall pass. Here, students, we are seeing the example of tree which was without leaves in the cold winter months. For the continuous 2 to 3 months, the tree was not having leaves, and the writer thought that the chapter of the tree was over, the tree was dead. But the tree was able to face the situation for about 2 to 3 months, and later on, with the arrival of spring season, the tree regarding which the author thought that the chapter was over, once again got new leaves, once again got flowers, fruits, birds once again started coming, the tree was filled with life. So remember, from the example of bad tree, sometimes we will feel that we are facing difficult situation in our life and that is going to last for a long time. Remember that difficult situation will pass. Just as the tree was able to pass the difficult situation, once again it was filled with life. Remember, problems are temporary. They will remain in our life only for a short period of time. Remember, every dark cloud has a silver lining. So after difficulty, good time will be definitely experienced by you. Now here you can see some questions. Who is stronger, water or rock? Justify your response. Answer. Although stone appears to be strong, here water is strong because due to the persistent effort of water, rock finally gives in and takes the shape as per the command of water. Second question, what teaches us that hard times do not last forever and how? The answer, students, here you can refer the entire last paragraph. Here you can take the example of the tree bare of all leaves. Just as the tree was able to face the problem and was able to survive, was filled with life, in the same way you can write the answer. Now difficult words and phrases in this particular page. Chapter was over means dead. Colossal means huge. Massive, huge or massive. Gives in means accept defeat. Persistence, constant effort. Pavement means footpath. Chapter was over means dead. Conviction, strong belief. Unhindered, without disturbance. We saw an army of ants lugging a fly, which was at least 10 times the ant size. The ants organized themselves around the fly, lifted it on its frail feeler, and carried it to quite a distance. Their teamwork and perseverance was impressive. So here we have seen the example of an army of ants. What they were doing, they were carrying a dead fly which was about 10 times heavier than them, bigger than the ant size. How it was possible for them? They were organized, they were united, so they were able to lift the fly which was 10 times bigger than them. They were lifting it on the frail feelers and they were carrying it to a great distance. So here, students, we are able to learn the quality of teamwork and perseverance in case of the ant. What if we too are consistent, organized, focused? So likewise, like the ant, if we are consistent, if we are organized, if we are focused, we can achieve anything in life. Next example is of spider. Spider webs are delicate yet very strong. Here the writer is telling that spider web appears to be very delicate, very tender, but it's very strong to hold its prey, maybe the insects. A rainbow colors the entire sky. Here the next example is of rainbow. Rainbow is filled with 7 colors. Like this, we should fill our life with variety of colors, variety of activities which are positive, which are good for us and for others. Next example is of oyster. Oyster takes in a grain of sand, they open up with a pearl. Students, in case of oyster, if a grain of sand enters, that also becomes a pearl. So we should take things positively. Even if something which is not going to help us a lot affects us, we should take it positively. Maybe we may be benefited from it. We may learn something from it. If someone has treated us unwell, maybe we are keeping on learning something from that activity. So we should take it positively. Next example is of innumerable stars shine across the infinite sky. So here the writer is giving the example of innumerable stars which are shining in the infinite sky. So we should also shine like the stars in the infinite sky. We should be happy throughout our life. Next example is of clouds that take new shapes with every passing moment. Here see, the cloud doesn't have any ego problem. Human beings have ego problem. They are not ready to accept change. They are not ready to change themselves. But see here, the cloud with every passing moment, it is changing its shape. So we should also keep on changing ourselves according to the situation. That is what we learn from the example of cloud. The wind makes trees dance with unhindered passion. What is done by the wind? The wind makes the tree dance. Here the example is of wind, which is changing, which is giving movement to the tree. So we should learn something from the wind. Water without hint of ego changes its form according to the dictates of the sun and the wind. Here the example is of water. Water again without any ego problem keeps on changing itself. From liquid it becomes water vapor, from water vapor again it becomes liquid, falls in the form of rain. So depending upon the situation, without any ego problem, it is ready to change itself. So students, we should also be ready to accept the changes. We should be ready to change ourselves according to the situation. When we see a caterpillar turn into butterfly, a flower turn into fruit, we experience alchemy of nature. See, caterpillar is an ugly creature no one likes, but the same caterpillar grows into a beautiful butterfly and it's loved and liked by everyone. A flower turns into fruit, and all these are example of magic of nature. This is possible only by nature. We touch it and become gold ourselves. When we experience this natural phenomena, it is a very remarkable achievement, remarkable experience for us, and we become gold ourselves. Now some difficult words in the page are as follows: lugging, pulling with great difficulty; frail feelers, weak legs; perseverance, constant efforts in spite of obstacle; consistent, steady; organized, unite in a planned way; unhindered, without disturbance; ego, self-esteem; alchemy, mysterious power or magic that can change things; dictates, orders. English workshop, activity number 1. What things in nature teach us the following? Students, please go through the question as well as solution for the same. Activity number 2. Read the questions from the lesson and what do they imply? What do they imply means what do they mean? Students, please go through the question as well as solution for the same. Activity number 3. Go through the lesson again and complete the flow chart that highlights the life of a hibiscus flower. First is blooms, second wilts, third withers, fourth is falls. Activity number 4. Fill in the web. Students, you can see in the center one question is given. What does nature do for human beings? Now the related words are as follows. Motivates, nurtures, commands, inspires, enhances, fulfills, relaxes, soothes. Activity number 5. The writer explains the contrasting features of water and rock in the lesson. Write all the features of both water and rock in the given table. So here we are going to see the difference between water and rock. Here you can see water is gentle, whereas rock is hard. Water is persistent, rock gives up. Water is determined to do something, rock is adjustable. Water has perseverance, rock is obedient. Activity number 6. The writer has very positively described the different things in nature. Discuss with your partner the special features of each one of them. Add on the list. See students, the first one. Here the 3 columns are part of nature, special feature and values learned. The first example is of rainbow. Special feature, happiness. Values learned, we should fill our life with variety of happiness like colors in a rainbow. Second, caterpillar. Special feature, ugly caterpillar turns into butterfly. Values learned, every dark cloud has a silver lining. Third, bits of grass. Special feature, peeps through the concrete pavement. Values learned, however impossible things may look, there is always an opening. Fourth, hibiscus. Special feature, smiles and dances throughout the day and on dictates of the sun and wind. Values learned, we should try to enjoy each and every moment of our life. Fifth, water and rock. Special feature, perseverance and obedience. Values learned, even if problems are colossal, we can solve it by our perseverance. Sixth, ants. Special feature, lugging a fly 10 times bigger. Values learned, teamwork and perseverance. 7. Clouds. Special feature, changes its shape with blowing wind. Values learned, we should change according to the circumstances. Activity number 7. Think and answer in your own words. Question A. How should you deal with difficulties and problems? Answer. By hard work, persistence, teamwork, being focused, being humble, changing as per circumstances. Question B. An oyster turns a grain of sand into pearl. What can we learn from this example? Answer. Nothing is useless. Anything can be made valuable by efforts. Question C. How does the nature succeed in its alchemy? What can it turn a small person into? Answer. By motivating, by soothing, nurturing, commanding, whispering, relaxing, fulfilling our needs, inspiring, guiding and enhancing our well-being. Students, you can even refer workshop question number 4 to write this answer in the best possible way. Question D. Which 2 aspects of nature teach us to accept change and adjust according to the situation? Answer. Bare tree example, and you can write the example of cloud and water. You can use the last paragraph example of cloud and water. Question E. Why does the writer begin by quoting the lines from William Blake's poem Auguries of Innocence? Answer. Maybe the writer wants the reader to be optimistic and also wants them to make them aware of the power of nature. Activity number 8A. Pick out from the lesson 10 examples of each. Concrete nouns. Students, what are concrete nouns? Concrete nouns are the nouns that we can see, we can touch. Let us see the solution. Caterpillar, butterfly, sand, rock, water, hibiscus, ants, spider, rainbow, stars. You can even write more example from the text. Activity number 8B. Abstract nouns. What are abstract nouns? The nouns that you cannot see or touch, but remember, their presence make a difference in your life. Let us see some words from the text. Conviction, perseverance, eternity, splendor, command, passion, alchemy, experience, consistency, imagination. Even you can write more example from the text. Underline the verbs in the sentences below and say whether they are transitive or intransitive. Students, transitive verb means it does not need an object. Intransitive verb means it needs an object. Or in a simple way, I will tell transitive verbs. In case of transitive verb, change the voice is possible. Whereas in case of intransitive verb, change the voice is not possible. Let us see one by one. Example 1. One can witness and experience the beauty of heaven. Here the verb is can witness and experience. The verb is transitive. Second, it leaves me in complete awe. Verb is leaves, transitive verb. Third example, nature soothes and nurtures. Verb is soothes and nurtures, intransitive verb. Next example, it withers completely. Verb is withers, intransitive verb. Next example, the flower comes to life only for a day. Here verb is comes, intransitive verb. A rainbow colors the entire sky. Verb is colors, transitive verb. It smiles and dances. Verb is smiles and dances, intransitive verb. Activity number 9A. Compose about 8 to 10 set of imaginary dialogues between a bird, a tree and its fruit regarding the effect of environmental changes. Write it in your notebook. Students, note, now dialogue writing is not for the written exam. It may be asked in assignment for oral exam. It is not compulsory, it is optional. Your teacher may or may not ask. The format of dialogue writing is as follows: title, situation, name of character, and if it is asked for 5 marks, 5 dialogues you are supposed to write. Activity number 9B. Prepare a fact file of any of the following plant or trees using the points given below. So here the examples which are given is of coconut, neem, basil, cactus, apple. Students, here I will be taking the example of neem. Actually, what is this topic? This is nothing but a fact file, you can say. So here we are going to write about some facts about the neem tree with the help of the points which you can see below. Let us see the solution. Name of the plant or tree neem. Scientific name Azad Dirakte indica. Region and climate moderate and tropical. Features, every part is useful. Seed for oil, leaves for medicine, twigs are used as datun, wood for furniture and construction. Growth, it's quite good. Size, shape and color of the tree, it is tall, umbrella like canopy, green. Uses, it is used as medicine, it is used in construction, furniture making. Finally, any special feature, it attracts rain, it is used as an insecticide, pesticide, and it even purifies the air and rain. Activity number 10. Impossible itself says, I am possible. Do you agree? Justify your answer by citing something that you have experienced or heard for someone. Let us see the solution. Answer. I agree that impossible itself says that I am possible. I can justify the answer by giving example of Stephen Hawking, who was suffering from multiple dystrophy. He was completely paralyzed below the neck. Still, he did not accept defeat and went on only to become a great scientist in the category of Albert Einstein. Here we can see, though things appeared impossible for Hawking, he, by his optimism and willpower, made things possible. Other examples here you can give is of Steve Jobs and Mahatma Gandhi. Activity number 11. You have an Environmental Protection Week celebration in your school. You have invited environmentalist. Your friend interviews him/her about how to save the environment. Students, please note, interview is not for the written exam. It may be given for the assignment in orals. The format for the same is as follows: title, situation, and 10 questions if it is WH type interview, or you can ask 5 questions to the interviewer with 5 answers given by him. It depends upon what the type of interview asked by your teacher. Please go through the solution of the interview writing. Here I have covered only interview of the type question writing. Here you will see only 8 questions. Do as directed. Students, here we are going to see some examples based on grammar and language study based on this particular lesson. Let us see one by one. Question number 1, make sentence using the given word or phrase. Remember here meaning is optional. You may or you may not write. It is not required. A, in complete awe. Meaning is in amazement or in surprise. The sentence is, the mysteries of space leaves me in complete awe. B, chapter was over. Meaning dead. Sentence is, we thought that the chapter of the injured soldier was over. Main question 2, identify the type of sentence. Sub question A, are you listening? Answer, interrogative sentence. Sub question B, a rainbow colors the entire sky. Answer, assertive or declarative sentence. Remember, assertive and declarative are one and the same. Main question 3, add question tag. Sub question A, it leaves me in complete awe. Answer is, doesn't it? Sub question B, it will not remain so forever. Question tag. Answer is, will it? Main question 4, make it interrogative. Sub question A, we saw a tree bare of all leaves. Answer, didn't we see a tree bare of all leaves? Question mark. Sub question B, we went to a rocky beach. Answer, didn't we go to a rocky beach? Question mark. Main question 5, pick out the main clause and subordinate clause and name the subordinate clause. Here the example is, when we see a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, we experience the alchemy of nature. Here students, the main clause is, we experience the alchemy of nature. And the subordinate clause is, when we see a caterpillar turn into a butterfly. Here the subordinate clause is subordinate adverb clause of time, modifying the verb experience in the main clause. See students, you can write only subordinate adverb clause of time. That is enough. Modifying the verb experience in the main clause, it is not required. You may or you may not write. Activity number 12, write a newspaper report on the Environment Day celebrated in your school. We will see the solution in the next slide. Now students, here question number 13, you are going to do it on your own. Let us see the solution of the newspaper report. Title, Environment Day celebration. 5th June, Mumbai. News reporter, Environment Day was celebrated on 5th June in St. Paul's School, Andheri. The program was inaugurated by the chief guest, Mr. Solanki, who is an environmentalist. He not only participated in the tree plantation program of our school, but also planted a sapling. He addressed the students on the occasion of Environment Day. He stressed in his speech, if you want to live a safe and healthy life, you should have a safe and healthy environment. It was emphasized by him that we should preserve our environment. He said that he was against the degradation of environment of any type and said that it has to be stopped at any cost. Many queries were cleared by him during the question and answer session. The attraction of the program was the quiz contest, followed by elocution. The program was conducted by the oath taken by the students, followed by national anthem. Thank you students. Hope everybody would have enjoyed today's session. Please stay tuned for the coming new lessons of English higher level. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you very much.